Alright, I'm gonna get started. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Back for more Infinite Fusion. I'm actually gonna hop over this time. Whoa. Oh, I have to do things for it to show up. That's right. I wanted to show the menu screen for once. Oh well. Yeah, I'm back with more Infinite Fusion. Ugh, I just remembered last time we had to do a bunch of grinding, which is why I stopped before doing Brock. Uh, oh yeah. So last week I did the Warhammer stream again or last Monday. I think my plan with those going forwards is that it'll be like the first Monday of every month, and instead of like this continuing series, it'll be like a hobby check-in where I show my progress I've made every month, because I I don't really want to get I don't have I really hate wearing those gloves. It's not fun modeling in them. I think I can get away with painting in them because like holding a brush, it doesn't really matter. But when I'm doing like really delicate little things like that, I kind of want my whole finger. And it felt miserable, and I don't even want to imagine working with green stuff with those on. So I think in the future it's just going to be a hobby roundup, because otherwise I'd never make any progress on those Terminators, because with the modeling on them. So I think I'll try and move it to mostly be painting. But that's not yet. So going back to Infinite Fusion for now. So last time we started a new run, and I decided that since OP opponent starts with a pseudo legendary, I should get one. So I rolled randomly and I got Komodo. It wasn't the dream, but it's what we got. Who's Matriarch? That's Rockruff, right? Yeah. And I remember we hit a wall that was like, we got to. The guy who teaches Mud Slap says that Komodo can't learn it. Other than that, I think the plan was just put him up. That's great. I love that spray. I'm instantly back into it. I've forgotten the pain of not catching that one Riolu. So anyways, yeah, we gotta grind. Unfortunately. Is the plan... I think we're pretty okay. Oh, water doesn't resist fairy. He doesn't have a fairy type. I think we looked that up. I'm gonna look on the other monitor, but not pull it up here. On the road to Rain City. Check my friends along the way. I don't remember. I just know that one line. I can never remember the rest of it. Let's see here. Oh, did we show him? Did we show that one guy our fully evolved? Oh, I guess I was gonna wait. He said put him up doesn't count. I guess put him up doesn't count because he's 2 bug Pokemon. You're able. Did I give you? I helped you. Did you tell me things? Oh, good. I'm not gonna teach that too. Put 'em up can learn it. Just throw it on Porygon for now. Rather than Sharpen. I don't remember if we had a plan for Porygon. A Pori plan, if you will. Did I do the quest with Pikachu? Oh no. Did I get it back? I think I did. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with this outfit for now. But now we can give people hats. I don't want to give anyone a hat right yet. I lied. We're giving Put 'em Up a hat. Could be nice. Thought we could improve it, but I just don't see how. Okay. Did I get the other orb for you? Okay. Yeah, let's just level up Matriarch. I think just mud slapping will let us survive. Put Komodo. Oh, Komodo actually won't work up front because it's a water steel, right? Matriarch won't work up front either. That's right. I was gonna have to do a bunch of fuse messing around. That's why I didn't want. That's why I ended last week. Is that I was like, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of thinking about moving the Splices around. Do we have anything in the box? No. Here's the plan. Leave Put 'em Up, because I love them. I actually like Put 'em Up. That's good enough for me. Do we do Ground Dragon? Yeah, I think we just kind of combine the two together. I think that's our best bet. Yeah, for some reason Porygon can't learn it, which is weird. Do you not have Metronome? Yeah, you do. I'm not screwing with you. I almost want to take Togepi out of the party. Porygon too, I feel like are too long-term catches that I don't want short-term value on. No, I have to keep Togepi with me because I need their friendship. I have to build up a bunch of friendship with Togepi. Then I can decide what to fuse them with. Once I get them to Togetic. Okay. I think we need to unfuse here, unfuse here. And then I need another 2 splicers. I'm just gonna buy 6. Usually I'm stingy, but that's in the middle of the screen. Usually I'm stingy, but I think I'm pretty confident at this point that we're going to use all of them. I didn't need to run back here. Use the Rock Ruff with Blood Disc. Water rock resists steel, right? I'm gonna check on my type calculator. Water rock. Yes, it does. I'm gonna do a quick off-screen check of which side I want to fuse. Because they're both gonna be bad, and I know that, but this is a temporary fusion to survive the first gym. Looks like we want the water rock one, not rock water. Jangmo. This is the baby's Jangmo. And then Bambi. Got neither of them have. That one's cute, but this one's better. The Puppy Rendezvous. Love Ruff only gives its letter to trainers it has put its trust into. The letter is filled with hearts and paw prints. What the hell? That's so cute. Swift silent. I guess technically we want modest. I'm pretty sure you can learn Rock Blood Slap. I'm actually gonna run and check that. I'm 100% sure Fampi learns it. I'm pretty sure Fampi kept it. Excuse me. Really? Love Ruff can't learn it? Okay. Maybe I'll combine Togepi and Love Disc instead, and that'll be better. Keep fusion. I guess I was gonna make some redundant fusions later anyway. God damn it. Fampi! I need to guarantee that Fampi can learn it, because I'm losing my mind at this point. I would swear Rockruff would learn it. I guess this is what I get for not taking a starter. Trying to cheese my way into having a cool starter. He won't even get Dragon's Rage until like a unreasonable level, won't he? Alright, the Water Fairy shouldn't be weak to steel. Water Fairy, yep. Hold on. So, is checking off screen which side's better again. So Geppy. Fairy water, water fairy. We want fairy water. Fairy water. Yeah, they're pretty similar. It's so sad. I had to double take on the sprite. It's so sad, he's crying! Togedysk make the branches of Corsola their nests. It stores up happy feelings in its shell, then shares them out. Serene Grace. Jeez, we didn't... Okay. This is pretty mean. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Hold on. That's cruel. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I guess it's not gonna be that. I guess it's gotta be this. One of the Dragon Grounds. I paged off of it. Which one? Bambi. They're pretty similar. I'm just gonna take the ground dragon. Yeah, this is. I'm surprised actually. I'm pretty sure that's an auto-genned one. The Scaly Nose Pokemon. It smacks the scales on its head against rocks or against the ground to frighten its opponents. It swings its long snout around playfully, but because it's so strong, that can be dangerous. Pick up. You can pick up. You can calm. Combine. No. Mud slap. No. Alright. We got our new team. So we somehow gotta get... It's so cruel. Why did I do this? We don't even care because that's a guaranteed special thing. I guess Swiss Swim wasn't going to matter either. And then I won't fool with Rock Ruff. You get back. Okay. Yeah, I think between It Hurts and Fan Moo-Oh, I think I run Fan Moo-Oh in the front. I forgot to check Brock. I don't know why they do this, where like you have to scroll sideways. Let me show you what I'm talking about. No capture. Here it is. Once the window pops up. Go. Okay. Yeah. Like, why is it doing this? I'm gonna pull it over into another monitor and see if it's doing it over there too. It might just be. Okay, I think it's just the ratio of the window I have it on, because I have multiple monitors. Why is there so much dead space here when I can't pull it back? Oh god, finally, that's better. It's not perfect, but you can see at least like everything you care about. Yeah, so just not steel type, not weak to rock. Neither of us are weak to steel, psychic, or rock. Okay, I think we lead with Fan Moo-Oh because I'm like, I really want that Togekiss for Lieutenant Surge. Take a big old gulp. Alright. And we gotta get to 14. Yeah, I already did the catch over here, didn't I? Route 3, that was It Hurts. This is why I have... oh, I'm not. I didn't tab back. Yep. That's why I have this. Go away. Okay. We might grind on the trainers if I'm feeling frisky. But I think just the wild Pokemon here are our best bet. Oh, I need to move. At least I didn't get a snow run this time. Something I'll say. Yeah, this is doable. I guess actually I can't train Fan Moo-Oh here. Hold on. Komodo. Yeah, I guess the Phanpy one was just a temporary one. Snow Rub. There you go. How does friendship work? Is it walking, but it's also like using level up item, or it's like also using items on it, right? I don't know if I want to just walk back and forth until I get an It Hurts that can evolve through friendship. Is there a level cap in Infinite Fusion also? You know what would be cool? Togekiss Jangmo fully evolved. Oh, Fairy Dragon. That is a cute one. I guess it doesn't really help. Oh, it's just level 15 in this game. That's nice. Okay. My Pana word. I didn't catch a Pana word this time either. Hold on. I'm looking in the other tab. I gotta know. I gotta know. Fairy fighting. No! Fairy fighting poison steel. Like steel. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, it's so cool though. Is it physical or special? It's a special. I'll show it. This is a crime. Yeah, that's big sad. I guess other than Air Slash, I don't know what you do to take advantage. What's his special thing again? It's Clanging Scales. It's just a good special dragon move. It's a really good special dragon move. So you just want to combine it with something with a lot of speed and special attack. I guess. Keep the dragon typing, because dragon type's goated. Use a potion to increase my friendship. I bet he doesn't like the poison mushrooms because it poisons him. Cactus. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. I think he likes being cured of poison. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, this is a good place to grind, at least It Hurts to 14. Maybe once we do that, I'll start running Komodo into people. There's another Pokemon that has one good type, but not another. Oh, come on! Double poison. Well, I actually might use an antidote here. Yeah, just because I have it and I know that it boosts friendship. Wait, I don't care about boosting friendship. I just remembered! I don't care about boosting friendship. Did they change it in mainline games to be 15 now? Or did they just not bother with a friendship mechanic in this game? Both are understandable. Oh, I need to go to the Pokemon Center and see who can relearn things. It's Smoopy! Sunsteel Strike is a move. Okay. I'm gonna go back, because I want to finish that thought at the Pokemon Center. Who's this Pokemon at the Pokemon Christmas Bash? That's another one of those moves that, like, I do not remember where that is in the anime, but it is forever ingrained in my brain. That's the other thing, is there's a really good, oh, do I teach it roll up? It'll forget it when I defuse them. Yeah, what does put 'em up need? Fury attack? No. Screens. The screens, the screens, the screens will tell the past, the present, the future as well. The screens, the screens. Just take 3. Take 'em and peer into your future with me. Licked me. Gave me a good licking. It's 14? Yeah. I guess put 'em up needs a level 2 then. I guess we don't really care about Put-em-up getting a level, though, because they just need... they have different needs. It's Cacnea. Cacnea. It's Elekid. I'll give him that. He won't kill with a single Thunder Shock. I had to think for a minute, because I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I trust you. I trust this abomination I've made who lives in eternal pain. Dang. That quick attack hit after 2 debuffs of accuracy. I just remembered I have to fight Misty. Amanek. We could Oricorio Electric, but then he doesn't learn any electric moves by the time we fight Misty. I guess it'd be a good defensive type, because at that point you don't care. It's just for the typing. Oh, gee. Trying to sheer cold me? What the heck? I think sheer cold doesn't work when it's above the level. Right? Or it's something like the accuracy is based on how different your levels are. And it's 30 when you match. Otherwise, it's something else. Cat Kid. Let's let Komodo handle it. Just keep kicking dirt in his face. Jeez. Alright. No lucky champ. Yawn? Out of you? I don't like gambling on Metronome. I feel like Yawn's a decent move. Oh yeah, Poison doesn't kill in this game. I remember this now. We don't have to check if Poison kills me anymore. Did we do it? Oh yeah, he has an item for me though. An antidote. How nice. Fourteen's the cap, not 13. It's weird that it was that close to the cap, though. I'm gonna start swapping in Komodo, because Komodo can take this guy no problem. Check it out. Okay. Yeah. Turns out he only knows Poison Sting, huh? I guess we could. Whoa! I like that Magnia. Isn't it? What is. Cacturn has like some crazy stats where it has like ridiculously high offense and defense. It's just. Its only offensive move is like Sucker Punch, right? There's no point in. We've been getting experience, yeah. Send Komodo in. It's Komodo's problem. He is static, which is why we want a Mud Slap, so we don't have to risk getting paralyzed. I should go even faster. I think I would rather fight... Oh, it's a Lickitung. There you go. I think I'd rather fight these guys after, when I have a more concrete idea of what my actual team will look like. I'll let It Hurt stick around for a little while. I don't think I actually want to make a lot of decisions about who's becoming what until after we get through Mount Moon and get the catches. Jeez. That's annoying. Yeah, now that I remember Poison doesn't kill, I'm a lot less caring about it. God, is this a team that can get through Map Moon? I might as well just use Fletchling and Rockruff, right, at this point. I don't know. Did you just use Secret Power, or did you Metronome it? Swine up. Get out of here. Not beloved. No runt. Nice try. Okay. Now we can lead with Komodo and put him up as a backup in case something goes wrong. Unknown. Jeez, I guess. Seven? Good. I had to think for a minute. And I was like, what the heck? I didn't know Unknown could show up on that route. We've never seen them there before. Would Komodo do better against bug Pokemon? Ground resists bug, doesn't it? I guess there's grasses here. I didn't know we could find Machop here either. Jeez, I keep finding Pokemon we've never seen before. Okay, this isn't good. Let's try the bugs. Let's try the bugs. Yeah, it's not good either. Let's get him to 11 and then turn around. There's that. What about... Yeah, what about Fletchling Rockruff? I guess it's an interesting idea. Drinky. I don't know why I'm so thirsty today. I just realized I have all female Pokemon. Or at least any of the males were fused with stuff. This feels highly unlikely. I was doing that to think. Just had to look at it for a sec. It's a bat. Jeez. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess you just have to run away from anyone who has any of them, any of them ice type moves. Let's go. I guess I should have run from Smooth Drum. I wasn't thinking. Alright, we're gonna heal up. Okay. Yeah, because with a fairy type, we have a really strong game into what's his face? Into Lieutenant Surge. I bet if we combined Rockruff and Gyarados, that would be a strong Mon into Misty. And then our other option could just be whoever fused with Oricorio. I'm gonna fight one of the trainers, because I forget what they had. But I doubt any of it's ice type. I'm pretty sure it's all like steel and bug. So I'm confident I won't die, which would be annoying. At worst. See, it's Caterpie. It's not messing with his accuracy. regular Fletchling. Jeez. What the hell? Put him up. Okay. Dig tick. Okay, there we go. Rage is not a good move. Alright. Well. Yeah, maybe I should fuse Fletchling with Rock Ruff. I think that's good, at least in the short term. Alright, I have to look around. Which way around do we want it? Rock Ruff. Fletchling. So it turned into Fletchinder, right? What is it? 17. Flying Rock or Rock Flying? They both kind of suck. I guess Flying Rock is slightly better. Oh, but it'll turn into Fire Rock, which is awful. Sheesh, nut. These are bad. These are bad Pokemon. I guess you want Rock Flying. Rock Flying, Flying Rock. Yeah, because Flying Rock turns into Fire Rock, so I guess we want Rock Flying. Yeah. I think at least temporarily this is good. It's cute. Its melodious cries are actually warnings. It's considered to be a good Pokemon for beginners because of its friendliness, but its disposition grows rougher as it grows up. Yeah, when a Vital Spirit feels less bad. Oh, those are both terrible. No. No. Yes. I thought you had Mud Slap too. Maybe not. Okay. What do you think? Roll out. I don't care. I'm gonna temp mod. It doesn't need the move. And we need the money. What's our quests? Nectar and showing off the fully evolved. Put him up. Yeah, I guess I'll just grind on the grass. I have to run because that's an ice type with powdered snow. I guess I could fight the grass types in the forest, like the trainers, but I don't think he's significantly better than them with just tackle as an offensive move. And like Mud Slap, which isn't very effective. What else do we need? It's just Rockling. Oh, level 6 Rockling. Oh, Jesus. Sheesh. Okay, I guess I have to switch. I'll just do put him up. I ain't fooling. Give him the old 1-2. I like put him up. The more I think about it, I'm like, that's a good Pokemon. Maybe I'll wait until after the gym battle to try and train up the Rock Ruff Fletchling fusion. What in the goddamn? Okay. Oh, there's trainers in the gym too. I don't remember any of them being ice type though. Let's go to the gym. One of them might have Draining Kiss, though. Maybe I should train Rock Knight. No, I'll just let Put 'em Up handle any troubles. Give me my fresh water. Thank you. Alright, speed up times 1 is more manageable here. Schmite! There we go. Yeah, not giving you the chance. Alright, you got me. I'll swap in to put him up. Oh, sheesh. There we go. Put him up! There you go. That early stat spike from the early Evo bug Pokemon. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're going too fast. We gotta slow down. Ooh, revive. That's a nice tasty bit of money. Quite a bit of money. Here comes the Draco Meteor. Sheesh. Okay. Fail it twice, I'm swapping you out. Jeez! Yeah, stop trying to hit with that. I'm yawning you. Did I miss the yawn? Okay. Maybe I do need to train up this bird before. And I'll do it after the gym. You can just not land fucking supersonic. Here we go. Sheesh. Okay. Here we go. Here's some hot Pokemon action. I went into my mic settings like 2 weeks ago to try and adjust my mic volume. But I don't know if this hears better or not. Because like I did adjustment when I started at like my normal talking volume. And I thought it was in the right range. But I think when I was doing like one of the Warhammer streams, like I put my mic further away from my mouth, so I didn't realize I needed to turn up the volume. Okay. Now we can beat up Brock. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't know why I saved. Okay, it's gonna be Komodo, and it hurts. Just because I put him up doesn't have any useful moves here. Okay. It's Arduck. Okay. Oh, did I get confused? I'm gonna swap. Did I just... I'm gonna swap back to Komodo because I feel safer not being confused. Yeah, I'll use my own Oran Berry with Blackjack. There we go. You did it. Put on the drying pan. Give us Rock Tomb. give that to Rockling. Tackle. And also give it to Komodo, and it's better than Bide. That's incredible. Hotter than Brock. Talk to the flute man. Give me a flute. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ruby Flute Stay. Yeah, I'm gonna train this guy now. I feel good about training this guy. Yeah, this feels right. It doesn't verify the change until after, but it'll make sense here. Rock type. Wow. That classic rock type accuracy, huh? Yeah, and this is okay against Misty, right? Rock resists ice, doesn't it? Because ice is just a terrible offensive type. Rock, flying, does not resist ice. Okay, it's not valid. Not good enough. Okay. That's sad, because I would have hoped he would get there. Maybe either of his halves will. He learns Flame Charge, right? I could do Gyarados plus him. Make him like Water Fire or something. Mantis. Mantis. Tump. Oh, I should have bit. Whatever. Actually, is that better? It's the math. 35. Stab. Stab is like 17. Versus 60, yeah. I need to remember to constantly check Komodo. Well, at least Rockling's leveling up quickly. I guess Komodo didn't because he's a pseudo-legendary that I have at a point I shouldn't have a pseudo-legendary. So they're not getting the speed they need. Just another example of my carelessness shooting myself in the foot. Like not buying the nest balls before visiting the secret garden. I don't know what he... Oh, he was going to go to sleep and then Vital Spirit kept him awake. That fleshed out really fast, so I couldn't read it, so I just had to mind's eye what it could have possibly been. I didn't even know you could find Pidgey in this forest. And it's dark again. Oh, Larvesta. I think I said it, but like I had a run where I got a Larvesta in this forest. And that was a goated run. So I just sat that Larvesta in the PC until I had like levels, until I could get a Volcarona, right? I'm gonna try and move the mic closer to me because it doesn't look like I'm messing up the balance. Now it's closer to being in my face, but it's between me and the keyboard, which is mildly annoying. I don't want to get too close to it. Ah, jeez. I don't want to get too close to it because otherwise unfortunate things happen. But maybe that's what I should be doing, is just letting the mic be right up in my face. That would be better for audio. I don't know. I think I should just sit down when I have free time one of these days. That took a minute to load for a second for some reason. I like this Rockling. I think we reached the point. I'll hit level 10 and then I'll start doing the trainer. Wait, I can just do it now. the two Pikachus jumped me. Shroomto. Okay. Ah, jeez. Alright, put him up. Come on. Oh, sheesh. At least I know I'm faster. Alright, come on. Yeah! No. Pikachu male, Pikachu female. Oh, I had the Pikachu last run, that was right. That was goated. I've thrown away so many good opportunities this run and last run. Okay. Yeah, I guess Peck isn't good enough to beat the Shroomto. What did the other guy have? He had a water type, right? That's why we can't do him. Is that Rock is going to be weak to that guy? This is a team. Excuse me. This one's an auto-gen one, and it looks pretty good. I'm surprised. Most of the time, the auto-gen ones look really scuffed. But I guess this just kind of turned out right. Nah, I don't really want to stay here. Who is the... We could beat up... She's telling me. About hidden abilities. I could try and beat this lady up again. Okay, good. Oh, Jesus! Oh, sweet Mama Jamma. But he knows Rock Tomb also. That's good. I forgot that I knew Rock Tomb. Ah, jeez. Okay, here's Mudslap. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Okay. Well, apparently Mime Jr. I guess I'm underleveled, so that makes some sense. I don't know, though. Think about it. If I get one more level, maybe it'll be worth it. Nah, I think I gotta get a few. Let's go. Did I talk to him? I don't know. The world does not feel like my oyster at this moment. Should I get this guy to 12 before continuing? I think just having Rock Tomb on a stab Rock Tomb. Ugh. I didn't see what he changed. I'm gonna swap to It Hurts. Yeah, that Moody was too fast. I guess this is what I get for playing on super fast mode. Komodo's got an item for us. Another revive. I should sell these. And revive. 2. Got him. Sweet. What do you have? Should I buy more? I feel like they're very useful. Do you have anything for me? Reversers now. How many potions do I have? Yeah, enough. Nah. What kind of hats you got? Blah, blah, blah. I like the PCAP. The eternal struggle of being on fast forward and trying to step over once. And not feeling that. I can just fight that guy again. But I don't want to, because they'll outspeed me and then it'll be like, well, what did you expect? Sheesh. Okay. Don't want Howl. Or his moving castle. I feel like I don't remember that movie very well. So first, there's like I'm going through it in my head. First, there's like this girl, pretty girl, and she encounters Howl, but then she gets cursed by a witch because the witch is jealous. And then she becomes an old woman, and then she finds Howl to try and undo the curse, but he can't. Then at some point, she starts feeling young again, and that doesn't undo the curse, but as long as she feels young, she looks young. Something like that. Where they meet Howl, and then also the country they live in is about to go to war. And for some reason, Howl falls in love with her. Because she was working as like his housekeeper to try and undo the curse. I'm gonna take another big sip of water. I'm gonna mute this time though. Amtrak. Let's go. There you are. I feel comfortable sticking with this lineup for a little bit. I think I should wait. Oh, I accidentally put on Angry Eyes. Okay, what is it? It's Alt. Now I've got Sad Eyes. I have to Alt. I'm using like the numpad to change my expressions, but the numpad likes to think it's the arrow keys instead of like 1, 2, which was my original intention. So I have to hit Alt and then whichever arrow key one it is. Okay. Nah, I don't need agility. I don't got rhythm. Hyper push. Okay. Let's try re-challenging this lady again. Oof. Oh, let me finish him. Heck. What are you? He's a freak. That's what he is. Okay. I'm faster than you. Is he poison psychic or something like that? It's weird. It's weird. Stop being weird. Okay. Yeah, we got enough of a team that we can proceed now. Let's lead with It Hurts. I don't remember what you have. It Hurts is good into this. Oh. Water something. Water Ghost. Onyx, so it's gonna be like water or ground and normal. Polykey. None of those are terrible. Oh, It Hurts is about to evolve. I might actually have to... This might actually mess me up. Toga Disc. Okay, it's still fairy water, so I don't have to infuse it. Togadisc make the branches of Corsola their nests. When it spots someone who is pure of heart, a Togadisc appears and shares its happiness with that person. That's nice. Still hurts. He doesn't hurt anymore. I'll leave it. No, he doesn't hurt anymore. It feels good. There we go. It feels good. It's probably too many characters. There's gonna be... There's gonna be... Ah! Oops, didn't mean to challenge this guy. Is he the... Okay, this is... Actually, I did mean to challenge this guy, I just didn't realize he was this guy. It's alright, we're not swapping out. We got Hoot-Kaboo on lock. Is that a new... No, I don't... Natural gift. Get out of here. Let's see here. It's Wyrack. I'm suddenly having an existential crisis. Okay, good. I need to think more. But sounds easy. I should have asked myself. I could, because you can figure it out. I'm half thinking of turning on types, because you can figure it out, I'm just too lazy and slow. I'm gonna go in and do it, because... I don't think it adds to the run. Me having to slow down and figure out the type every time. Yeah, turn on the type icons. Let's try this for a bit. How does it look? I don't love that, but it's not the worst. I guess I'm just used to all the nice, slick, Poké-Rogue UI. Alright, put them ups up front. I'm gonna put them up. That's right, I gotta put them up to like 18. Okay. It's Pidtad. Tedquill. I guess I gotta switch that. Do you want Komodo or it feels good? Let's do Komodo. Stop that. That's not good. Okay. I shouldn't have done Rock Tomb there because I had bad accuracy. I think I do have to switch, but into who? Let's just spend around using Protect. Okay. I don't think he has a water type move then. Or anything threatening. Yeah, because I gotta let Evolve put him up. Put him up's gotta evolve at 18. Rockling also I'd like to evolve. I don't think most of these guys give us anything. I think this guy would give us something. It's Harashru. Bug gets resisted here. Ooh, a fighting move. I'll toss away Supersonic for it because I should stop believing in Supersonic. Manba. Okay, Twin Needle wasn't the move, but it did poison. Swift. We're faster. Oh, I should have just Mach Punched. I guess I have to switch now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep our boy up front until I need to not have them be up front. Oh, this guy gives you money. Free money, money. Money, money, honey. Must be money. In money. Okay. Noibi. Ooh, he'll know a fire type move. get out of here. Yeah. Thought you could trick me. Nope. Oh, and we're there. This is it. We're at the Poke Center. So I can just heal. I can just buy this man's Magikarp. Oh, that's right. I have to deal with the stupid. Yeah. Decide if I'm going to use Magikarp or not is important. Let's see here. I need to decide if I'm going to use Magikarp or not, because the one fishing competition matters. We don't have any tabs to teach him, so it doesn't super matter yet. Anyway. Who should go up front? I think it's his. I think Feels Good goes up front. He's a real takes all challengers kind of mon. Okay, give me something good. Carbink is not something good. And he resisted the nest ball. It's not an Aaron. It's Carbink. Yeah. Born from the high temperatures and pressure deep underground, it defends itself by firing beams from the jewel part of its body. Now, it was like clear body, right? Ugh. Ugh. I guess Rock Fairy's not a super great type, but you could combine it and make it Fairy something interesting. I'm putting you in others, because I've had too many. I've had a Carbink before, and it's really uninspiring. Komodo plus that could be interesting, because it'll be a really... No, I don't think that's the... I think you can do better. I really think you can do better. I think he's... B+, apply yourself. Dragon Normal's a weird typing. Yeah, I don't think he does it what you want him to do. Fairy Normal's okay. Maybe you keep him and find a good ghost type to smack him on with something. I'm good with this team for now. Actually, I should keep Carbink in as a sacrifice. Oh, I need a fairy type. I remember now. I need a fairy type to deal with Rival. Because when he sends his dragon type in, they're just gonna spam Dragon Rage and kill someone. So Rock. Okay. Carbink is a frustration. Yeah, Carbink's really not what you want to catch here. It's like there's Cleffa. Even like Gaspink right here. This is better. Sheesh. Full on Clefairy. Yeah, not living the dream here. Aaron, my boy. Blah, blah, blah. We've been through you before. I don't want rare candy. I need to go back and give that man... Ghastly would have been a fun catch. I need to go back and give that man the red flower so I can get a new flower when I get to the other side. And then get an Oricorio. Oh, tell Brock the thing, and then he'll give me Rock Smash. There. Who wants to learn Rock Smash? It's Komodo. You can learn it over Tackle. We've done it. We've gotten a non-garbage move on him. Here we go. Now it's Ballet. The blue flowers from Mount Moon. I can just train here if I wanted. That one bug guy would be really easy to get XP off of with Rockruff. Is there anyone else who'd be easy? I don't remember Put'em Up having a good matchup into anyone. He might be okay into the Phantom guy. No, but then I have to swap out to do with the Onyx. Yeah, there's too many fairies for Komodo to want to be around. I guess they don't have any good fairy moves, though. So I guess I can front Komodo. Rockling's gonna sit back for a little bit. Ah, oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to train for rival fight. Let's just try and get through the cave tonight. Get up to rival, but not do rival. Or do rival and end there. Yeah, I can't front him either. I gotta front. Komodo is a little radical to front, but I can. Had to do a thinky. I have to keep doing this to get flipping hard rocks also. My beloved Aaron. I don't care. No. Pharisee's worth just running away from because he's too annoying. There you go. Okay. I have no memory of what this rocket grunt has. I will burn just a potion on this, because they're ethereal. Oh, maybe I'll put them up front, and that won't be too terrible. Action! Yeah, Twin Needle's normally effective. Ooh. I thought he would switch out there. Fire type. Poison type. Mud slap. There you go. Gasuna. Ugh. I guess I'll switch into Rockling. There you go. My boy, you see. Things I had going, I messed it up. a star piece. That's a lot of money, but it's also a collector's item. Pretty cursed team on the rocket grunt. Yeah, on hard mode, a lot of these teams are really mean. Even just randos. But also just because a lot of random fusions, like especially poison types, have a lot of cursed fusions. It recognized Automod saw you type. Yeah. I don't think the other word is bad, but it sounds like the C word. You've just replaced C with G there, right? I think that's why Automod slapped you. Yes, give me the skull. Hold on, I gotta change my fit. What was it? Shift? Yes. Okay. Drying pan. Okay. We've got the fit back. Minior. Yeah, I think that was it. With the... Let's see. I thought Brock went back after I told him I did the thing. So, in case you haven't been watching, by the way, I'm pretty sure most of these guys are temporary, because I don't think any of them are good into Misty. I should give Rock Tomb to that Carbink that I'm holding on at the Sacrificial Lamb for an emergency. Yeah, it's just better than Rock Throw. Yes, they updated it a little while ago. It wasn't always in the game, but yeah, you have an outfit. You can go to like the store and buy more outfits, but I kind of just like the pajamas. And then you also you can also get hats. And then you can also put the hats on the Pokemon. There you go. Yeah, it looks comfy. I like the. You also have a haircut, and you can change your hair color. It's like I have the Gary Oak haircut. It's fun. I'm gonna sit around rock smashing things for a minute, because sometimes when you break the rocks, they give you. I'm gonna change feels good to not be. Hold on. Okay, it is capital I. Sometimes when you break the rocks, they give you an item called Hard Rock. They also sometimes give you Soft Sand, but I want Hard Rock because I use Rock Tomb as one of my big offensive moves right now on multiple Pokemon. So just a way to boost that would be nice. But I keep running into... This is weird. I feel like I'm getting more wild encounters off this than I ever have. Hi, I really like Dancing Crow. I really like Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've played it before and I've Nuzlocked it before. But we're doing it on stream and this is take 4. I've lost my previous 4 runs. Dang it. This run's treating me a little better. I think my big saltiness of this run is that my catch for the area's secret garden was supposed to be a Riolu, but I ended up not having enough Pokeballs for it. And I didn't go to Pewter City to get a Nest Ball first, which would have made it catching the Riolu a lot easier. So I'm out a Pokemon, which makes me sad. Because also, that it wasn't just any Pokemon, right? It's Riolu, which is good. And might have been really useful into Misty coming up. Yeah, it's a big heartbreak. Especially because it's like... I wasted like 10 Pokeballs and a Premier Ball on it, only to not catch it. And it also was avoidable, because, like, I could have gone... I forgot he knows Self-Destruct. Don't I have... Did I give him Bulletproof? Oh, no, I gave him Pickup. Okay. Soft Sand. That might be good enough. I might get one more rock, Hard Rock. Other than that, though, I think this run's been going well. I replaced... This run, something I did different was, instead of taking the normal starter, I decided that since on hard mode, your rival gets a double Dratini as their starter, I was gonna pick at random a pseudo-legendary, and I ended up picking Jangmo-o. So that's why I have Jangmo-o in place of a starter. Other catches that I'm not messing with right now... I'm just saving Magikarp until I get the XP share in the next town, because that feels right. And I just don't want to grind up a Magikarp yet. And then the Porygon, I don't have anything useful to fuse with him. Yeah, I've said this multiple times on my stream, but the one piece of advice I would give is that there are 3 good reasons to fuse Pokemon. And because I'm doing like a hard mode run, I'm favoring reason number 1 more, but later on you care more about 2 and 3. The 3 good reasons are getting a good typing on a Pokemon that wouldn't otherwise have it. So like on remix mode, they change all the typings around. So like Brock is like a steel type gym leader first. So I fused Pokemon specifically so I would have good types into Brock, right? So like, oh, hello banned person to be banned bot. Goodbye. So like I fused, this was a gift love disc and the Togepi I found. So now I can actually use the Togepi without... So I wanted Togepi to learn Mud, because I needed to learn Mud Slap to be useful into the gym. Yeah, sent bot to Shadow Realm. I guess that's actually fun too. But yeah, just first reason you fuse is to get a good type on Pokemon. The second reason you fuse is to get is to change around moveset. So like I said, Mud Slap was really useful into the Steel type gym, so I fused in a way that let me put Mud Slap on one of my Pokemon I was going to use into the gym, which was Love Disc. And then the third reason is to put abilities on Pokemon they shouldn't have. So like the classic example is Shedinja putting Wonder Guard on a Pokemon that shouldn't have it. And ideally you put him on like either a dark or a normal type so that you have Dark Ghost or normal Ghost, and then you're only weak to Fairy and Dark type respectively. Yeah, that's a good example of using it, fusing to get a good ability. Is that like Slacking's like an insane Pokemon, but it's held back by Traunt. So you just fuse it with literally anything, and suddenly it's unhinged. And like putting even like a good ability like Guts on it is even better. A better example of the move that I always hold up my sleeve is that like Alakazam is traditionally a really, really good Pokemon. It's mostly just held back by the fact that it only knows Psychic type moves. So if you fuse Alakazam and Porygon, because Porygon can learn all the TM moves, so if you fuse Alakazam and Porygon, suddenly you have like an insane moveset on what is essentially an Alakazam. I think I'm done smashing rocks. I'm going to proceed. And by done smashing rocks, I meant I'm going to smash some more rocks. heard of Smashing Pumpkins, but now this. Oh yeah, there's generally like 2 different types of fusion. There's also like a bunch of meme fusions, like I don't have a good example in my party right now, but like Execute is an example of like a Pokemon that doesn't really matter, but it has like a billion fusion drawings for it, just because people like the meme of little egg people being fused with whatever. And there's like a Gardevoir, I guess is a more practical one of like Gardevoir's already a popular Pokemon, but then it also just has every fusion under the sun with Gardevoir has an art for it. I don't remember what this person has, but I'm gonna put him up front because I want to put him up to 18. Twin Needle. Is Fairy resist bug or something? I can't remember. You resist bug. Yeah. Ooh. I don't have a normal type to deal with that. Okay. I will just keep him in for another round. Yeah, nice try trying to be sneaky here. Let's send in Rockling. Light. Ooh. I just want the level on Rockling. I'll probably switch it out here. Okay, good. And now to run away with my tail between my legs. Oh, crap. On a previous run, there are 2... Grinding in Mount Moon is really rough. At least on the wild Pokemon, because there are 2... Wait, Ghost Rock with Levitate. Yeah, you're not doing anything into that, and I don't want to switch. There's 2 really nasty Pokemon in, at least on remix mode in Mount Moon, at least for a Nuzlocke. There's Why Not? So like they can shadow tag you, so you can't switch out. And then there's also like we just saw, Dunsparce, and Dunsparce knows both Pursuit and Rollout. I think Why Not? It's just Why Not, so it doesn't know Destiny Bond yet, but it can be fused with. But because like you can find fusions in the wild, like this Clefsparse, it means that the Why Not can give Shadow Tag to any of the Pokemon you encounter here. So you have to have a good matchup into literally everyone. There we go. Because you could get stuck fighting literally anyone. And like the worst possible is that and Dunsparce. Because Dunsparce knows Pursuit, which is annoying because if you're trying to switch out, right, Pursuit hits you for double damage, and you're not expecting Dunsparce to know Pursuit. The other thing Dunsparce does that's really annoying is it knows Rollout, and Rollout in Nuzlocke early on is really rough to deal with. Because if you just get a bad random permutation, you're done. You're getting hit for like way more power on a rock type move than you should be. It's rough. Yeah, the other mon that knows Pursuit that I can remember off the top of my head that I have to look out for is Murkrow, but that's only at night in certain places. I might actually dump Protect here, because I don't think it matters this early on without any leftovers. Okay, I fought you. I'm gonna put him up in front again, because I don't remember what most of these guys have. Side-Isle can get Twin Needled. Yeah. Chesor will definitely get Twin Needled. There we go. And there, speak of the devil, it's Pursuit. I'm gonna dump Poison Sting for it. Cough-Teeny. I am gonna swap it Feels Good into there. Ah, oh, jeez. he's gonna do poison again. So I'm gonna send in Komodo and then Dragon Tail him. I'm gonna Dragon Tail again because I don't know what his off move is. Okay. I've tested it also. Poison does not kill in the field in this game. So we're safe to run back without paying attention to dropping potions on people. I don't think Carbink learns any fairy type moves this early. Not even like Fairy Wind. But that's like an example of like, that could be a really frustrating matchup if I'm running out of PP and then I get Y-knotted into it. So I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I think only Komodo and It Feels Good are allowed to be up front. I'm actually going to swap It Feels Good to be up front. It used to be named It Hurts because his sprite had a little tear. I was like, it's so sad. Oh, the upside of Dunsparce is that it's worth a bajillion XP. You have pickup, right? Yeah. I can't really give anything to him because of that. That. Oh, I forgot that I wasn't thinking of it, but having Yawn is really good for catching things. So I'm glad I taught Yawn because I was like, it's just a good move. Early on, at least. Oh, good. Free money. I don't think Put 'em Up will be nice here, but I will lead with him. This is a lot harder. I'm trying to hit A on them, but it's a lot harder to do in fast forward mode. Okay. I think this person has a fire type mon. Pursuit? Yeah. Ice doesn't hit. Oh, okay. Komodo? Yeah, I think it has to be Komodo because it can't be Rockling. You little frowny face. Used Smokescreen. Core Reap, huh? Ooh, give me one more. Oh, come on. Okay. Put him up and finish it. You can't just recover. There we go. Oh, jeez. This close to evoing. 18, I need the Lady Anne, because there's a quest. I had to stop for a second and be like, what the heck is this? It's Cleffa, why not? But I had to stop for a second and gaze upon it. Oh yeah, they have a flute. If you're not... I forgot actually what I was going to say there. If you're not super far into the game yet, they have these quests, which I happen to know just a bunch of them. And one of the early ones is just showing a fully evolved bug Pokemon, but it doesn't count if they're fused, and I didn't want to waste the money on fusing and refusing Put 'em Up, because also levels are not maintained between fusing and unfusing until you get super fusers later on. So I decided just to get Put 'em Up to 18 instead of defusing, refusing them, because then I'd have to grind them for a bit. And use the flute. There's also... Excuse me. Each time you beat one of the gym leaders, there's a guy in the same town who will give you one of the flutes. God. I'm just gonna get that last level on Put 'em Up right now. I'm like 90% sure it's level 18. Okay. Yeah, because like most of the time you don't care about the flutes, right? Or like it's the one quest in Ruby and Sapphire where it's like I don't really want to run back and forth in the ash forever. Hey! Put him up, evolved into Ladrill. That one's not bad. I think I like this one. Oh, this is the generated one. That's surprising. Alright. After punching a foe relentlessly, Ladrill stings them with yellow venom. It drags defeated prey back to its hive as a trophy. It's dark, Ladrill. I talked about it a few runs ago, but put him up as an example of like, I don't really care about Lady Anne or Beedrill, but now I feel really attached to put 'em up, just because they were an early fusion that got me through some fights. Anyways, they're fully evolved now. Let's go. It's the hotel. Forgot where I was going. Yes. Take a look at put 'em up. Take this pine cone I found at the side of the road. Let's go. I am just gonna deposit that pine cone. It's big thing. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I had, oh yeah, Dancing Owl. I had a similar thing in my very first run where like I did just to have like my very first fusion. I fused Hoot Hoot with Pidgeotto, and then that I kept that with me for pretty much the entire run, just because it turned out it back then they changed it how fusion type maintaining works, but it used to be that all the normal flying Pokemon would guarantee giving the flying type and it would drop the normal type. So fusing Noctowl and Pidgeot would give you a pure flying type Pokemon. And so it was just a pure flying type Pokemon with a good moveset and high special attack. Relatively high compared to, you know, Pidgeot and Noctowl. And then it just had an art for some reason. But what... Before I started this tangent, I had a devilish idea of if I fuse Pineco with Carbink, I'll get a Steel Fairy, or like a Fairy Bug. Or I guess it would be Rock Bug, which is also good. Ground and Fire. Oof. No Levitate. Oh. Which is rough. It's an interesting idea. I'm gonna pull up in the other window my fusion calculator. It'd be Rock Bug for now. Yeah. You'd wanna... I'd wait until Fortress, which I think is level 40. Fortress. And... what am I thinking of? Carbink. Rock. Nope. Unfortunately, it's the wrong. Bug Fairy, how bad is that? Not great. Yeah, and then Rock Steel's not the dream, huh? I always have a hard time keeping in my head which way around the types will be. I know there's the math for it. But, yeah, this isn't the dream. Water Steel is a good typing. Yeah, that's a good example of like fusing for type versus I usually think in terms of fusing for ability or fusing for moves. but fusing for type is, and then once you, because I think the larger, the way I think of it is that moves and or ability is harder, and then once you have that selection, you can narrow it down by type, or eventually like by mon. So like one of the examples I've talked over a lot is that like Talonflame. Talonflame's generally like a fun Pokemon, but its big issue is that both of its big offensive moves, Flare Blitz and Brave Bird, both have recoil. So what you want is either better moves, which kind of don't exist, or an ability that negates it. So you could do Reckless, which is an ability that increases the damage of recoil moves. It's like from there, these are your options, and you would say, well, Hitmonlee's better. Also, it happens to be a hidden ability on Rhyperior. But you say, well, Hitmonlee's better. Fighting, flying, or firefighting is a better type than fire, rock, or ground. Ground flying's okay, actually. But you might like the stats on Hitmonlee is closer to what you want on Talonflame anyway. So I thought in terms of ability, and then narrowed it down by type. Because usually, like, good ability is a narrower, or is a broader field. No. I might keep Pinecoat around just as a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I'm not sure. What's Fairy Ground like? I'm pulling up my type calculator in the other tab, and I don't want to tab over just for it. Steel, Water, Grass, Ice is the weaknesses on Fairy Ground. Our next gym, by the way, Misty in the remix is an Ice type trainer. So like I'm not gonna rebuild the party just yet. I want to get through Mount Moon first. But after I get through Mount Moon, I'm gonna have it to sit down and think about what I'm gonna do about Misty. This Oricorio is a gift, by the way. I'll get that Oricorio once I get to the other side of Mount Moon. I just have to get to the other side and then come back. Give him a flower. I know also from my previous runs, one of the things that really messes you up, if you haven't done too many rematches, it's the best way to grind, but it kind of comes at this cost of like they are actually threatening, because like generally every time you rematch them, they gain a level, but also like every couple of levels they'll evolve even if the normal Pokemon or the Pokemon wouldn't normally evolve. So like one of the trainers on Route 3 has like a Magikarp Trubbish fusion. And she was running in a circle, right? Okay. The point I was making was you would think first off it wouldn't evolve because Garbodor is like a level 40 evolution and Gyarados is like a level 20 and it caps out at like level 14. But no, he becomes Trubbish Gyarados at level 14. So he evolves in unpredictable they'll evolve in unpredictable ways or like unintuitive ways, which can be really frustrating. Or like they can gain moves that you don't expect. Like in my first run, I ended up losing a Pokemon because I wasn't keeping track of the idea that there's a Chespin fusion in Viridian Forest, and I wasn't thinking of the fact that Chespin learned Rollout. But not at the level it was at, like 2 levels above. So when I rematched him a couple of times, he learned Rollout. So that's something you have to keep track of. And then the idea of it, and it gets more complicated when, like, well, what does he evolve into, right? And then what does the evolution know as moves? I'm pretty sure this guy... I remember grinding this guy a lot. I think he has good moves. Or he has a bunch of grass types. I'm sure they did that. Yeah, it makes it... Well, the problem with it is that, like, the wild Pokemon in Viridian Forest are, like, level 3 or 4. And then when you rematch that guy, they do have, like, a cap. They'll only keep growing and evolving to a certain point. But, like, the cap for that guy is, like, level 14. So, like, if you want to grind, you kind of have to fight the trainers. But you can't really fight the trainers in your area, especially if you're playing, like, on a level cap like I am. Like, before Brock, I couldn't pass level 14. So, like, you can't really fight the trainers in the area you're at, where you're on par with levels. You have to fight 2 or 3 areas back, where they're, like, if I'm grinding level 20s, I'm fighting level 16s, you know? Where, like, I've solved this trainer, kind of. And, like, because I did that the last few runs, where I'm like, I fought this trainer so much, I know what Pokemon they have, I know what they evolve into. Like, this is a guy I fought so much that I kind of know his team. That Rosepod evolves into, like, it's still a Metapod, but it's Roserade on the other side. This guy evolves into Lady Anne, which isn't threatening. The only threatening one on his team is this Cleffa Dunsparce, and even then, you can pretty reasonably brute force through it. Even as he levels up a whole bunch. Oh, I thought he didn't evolve yet. That's good. I thought it was 18. Rockling became Rockinder. I like the generated sprite. But I'm not going to keep it. The gray really reminds me of Pidove. Oh yeah, so I've definitely, like, a lot of my losses in my previous Nuzlocks of this game have just been to grinding on a trainer that I thought I was overleveled for, and then they gain a move that I didn't predict or evolved in a way I wasn't ready for. The Ember Puppy Pokemon. It will not tolerate other Rockinder entering its territory, which has a radius of several miles. The moment an opponent flinches, Rockinder attacks. It's better than Quick Attack. It's not ideal, though. So I might, like, this is a guy I'm gonna end up coming back to because I've grinded on this guy a lot. So I know exactly how he evolves and what moves I have to worry about. And so because of that, he's super safe for me to fight. Let's let Rockhinder lead, but I'm also gonna heal everyone. Oh, Komodo got a pickup. I keep not remembering to check that, but it's just free money. Houndbat. Yeah, Rockhinder's not great into a lot of the Pokemon around here. Okay, he doesn't have Levitate. Ah, jeez. Now I'm gonna have to go back to get that fixed. Ghost Psychic. I think Put 'em Up is just neutral into him, which is good enough. Oh, I should have pursued. There we go. Thief. I think Thief's a good coverage move. it also lets you... There's some... The AI does switch out. I think if it does switch out, so this is they improved the AI, so Pursuit is actually useful to me, but I think I like the average of Thief better, and also the upside of stealing items sometimes. Who else wants it? Rockhinder already has Bite, and I think I prefer Bite on Rockhinder. Ooh. Don't want to lead the Rockhinder. Can't lead with Komodo, so I guess it feels good is up front. The hard mode Nuzlocke is really rough, because like once I get to Misty, I'm gonna have to sit down, pull up Misty's like profile, and be like, all right, here's how I beat Misty. And right now, the only thing tickling my brain is Gyarados plus Rock, or like something to give Rock type not weak to Water type, so that I can use Rockhinder. The other option, so that I can use Rockruff, because I can evolve Rockruff. I think the cap is 24 and Rockruff evolves at 23. So I could use Lycanroc if I have a way to make it resist water. And then that'll be effective into ice. My other option is Gyarados combined with like... If I combine Fletchinder with Gyarados and get like a water-fire type, then suddenly... Because they also have Will-O-Wisp is like a move I have to be aware of. And like I lost to Misty like twice, which is why I'm thinking about this and knowing, and like I've looked her up on the wiki. But like that's the kind of stuff I'm thinking ahead of like I'm probably gonna unfuse Rockhinder and then fuse Fletchinder with Gyarados so that I have a water fire type. Because I need to protect the fire from water. And I guess there's a good combo. I guess I could do Fire Dragon. I don't remember if he has any fairy type moves. Komodo's a better special attacker than Gyarados. Dragon protects fire from water, fire protects dragon from ice. That might be a good option. And then it has decent attack either way. Other options include like Carbink and something. Like it feels good or something like that. It's hard because also like you're limited on Pokemon entries. Like Misty only has 2 Pokemon, so I don't have anything to spare. I can grind on Mount Moon later, because I know the next town over, in Cerulean, I'll get XP share. I was talking slightly about it earlier, but Ghastly is an example of, like, a Mon that is beloved, so it gets a whole bunch of fusions, and a lot of them are memes like that, where it's just Cleffa's face on the Ghast Ball. Very fun. I tend to go for 2 hours, but I'm feeling a little more energetic than usual tonight, so I'm probably going to try and go for 3. I don't want to waste the PP. I think this guy has, like... I'm going to put It Feels Good up front, because I'm pretty sure this guy has, like, fighting and rock-type Pokemon. Well, this was the wrong start. Don't want to put him up. Okay. I forget Barrage is a move. On rail. Now I can swap into It Feels Good. But this is, like, you can rematch this trainer. And, like, he's just not a good rematch target because his Pokemon are too varied. Yeah, I stream pretty... I usually am up pretty late also. I've been very consistent with the Friday streams. It's just the Monday stream that I don't have a, like, consistent schedule for. But, or I guess now it's gonna be first Monday of the month, just to get to that coveted Twitch number 4 stream. I'm gonna put Komodo up front because I feel like it. Did I teach anyone Flash? I can teach Carbink Flash. What the? I swear it learns Flash. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to put it on someone stupid. I don't have anything else. Oh, I'll get rid of Thief. Because I'm not using Put 'em Up. I'm gonna do this first. Because it'll be less annoying. And then I can reteach Thief once I've done this. There used to be a glitch, which I really miss out, where I think it was with, like, the lantern. You could use it multiple times and then have your full screen displayed. So you wouldn't have to deal with, like, the reduced screen visibility radius in Dark Cave. The rock in the left corner has an item. This rock? Or further up? Oh, Dunsparce is worth the XP. Oh, that's annoying. The left corner of the square. Oh, so I would jump. Sneeze! The other direction. Jeez. I don't want to go all the way back. I will just use a potion here. Oh, hey. Okay. Corner of this room. Mawol. They learn Fairy Wind. Yeah, like, this is like a weird example of, like, top left corner. Okay. I just got a moon. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. But the point I was about to make, I was about to launch into a tangent, is that I use repeat clause on Nuzlocks because the idea of a Nuzlocke is you're supposed to use Pokemon you wouldn't usually use in it. Right, and, like, the reason why is that just because a Pokemon is common doesn't mean you don't use it. Like, people will frequently use, like, Pidgey, right? But then if your Pidgey gets knocked out, you can't catch another one, even though it's common. So you're forced to find another flying-type Pokemon to fill the role of Pidgey. Or even a different Pokemon entirely to fill the role that Pidgey would normally do for you. And so, like, Dunsparce normally is, like, the kind of Pokemon you don't use because it's both rare and not worth the effort of its rarity. And, like, this room in this cave is, like, kind of an example of that, of, like, if this was, like, a longer... God, Rhyhorn's here. Shame. If this was, like, or if I was, like, further into the Nuzlocke, I could look forward at the catch chart and be like, oh, I need a fairy type. And I could potentially catch Mawol in this one specific cave, but I'd have to, like, use repels to get my way through there to get this rare Pokemon that you wouldn't normally use. Because it's filling a gap. And it's not necessarily the best Pokemon out there, but it does the job you need it to do. Right? Because like when other than X and Y where it gets the Mega, when would you ever use a Mawile? Or I guess Mawile is a bad example. Sableye also has that same problem. But I think you see what I'm saying. It's like just because a Pokemon is common doesn't mean it's not this is an interesting one. I think It Feels Good is just neutral into it. Oh, I should have yawned. It's my bad. I guess it doesn't matter. Same outcome. Geesh, this is the I get punished for not having a grass type area, isn't it? Oh, jeez. I forgot how powerful Love Disc is really carries this gift. Love Disc really carries the Nuzlocke just because it learns Water Pulse so early, and Water Pulse is just so strong compared to the Pokemon that are hanging around here. I think I can lead with Rockhinder because even though I'm not normally able to deal with... Oh, I can put Thief back on him because I don't need Flash. Flash should not be an HM, and I'm glad this game doesn't force you to deal with HM BS. Like, you can just unlearn and relearn them in the spot. Tyrogue. I guess Tyrogue is less of an example because the other two are gifts. I have to be here at night to get the Moonstone. Well, like, it just shouldn't be an HM, right? You should be able to unlearn them, because if you got to a place where you needed an HM to get, you should just be able to relearn it. I guess it's because the logic of, like, you're surfing. What happens when you unlearn surf while you're already surfing is too hard to program, but it's still, like, frustrating. Like, you're never gonna get stuck using strength because you unlearned strength. It's like, well, if you used strength to get here, you can unlearn it to get out. I'm also really glad that this game generally did, or even though they force you to learn the HMs initially, they have the workaround of the, at least you can learn, or you get the, like, items that act as, yeah. I didn't finish that sentence, but you got my meaning. I kind of want to get the Clefairy earrings, even though I usually don't waste income on held items, but I feel like the meme is good here. Yeah, I guess I know I'm not keeping any of these guys, so I don't want to put hats on them. These type specialists are a bitch. They're really frustrating. Have to come. I don't know if I want to waste time just to get the Clefairy Moonstone. A rare bone. I kind of do want to get that Moonstone. I feel like I need more than one. So I'm just gonna grind items here. I guess Nosepass is another example of a Pokemon. Okay, we got the music. I'm sorry, Clefairies. Give me that Moonstone. Yeah, get the Moonstone! What was I just did the Meowth impression, but like I just remembered there's that one episode of the anime where Meowth goes to Hollywood in the dub. But where the heck does he go? Where does he go in the sub? Oh, if you're wearing Clefairy ears, they give you Stardust? Dang it! Oh well. I don't need the Stardust that bad. But back to my Meowth point. Where does Meowth go in the sub? Cause like he doesn't go to Hollywood because it's supposed to be Japan. I forgot you existed. Goodbye, Shielta. No order. You don't need Order Sleuth. Okay. Yeah, just keep. Jeez, Water Pulse. Water Pulse just does the thing, huh? I kind of want to run away and then run back. Because I'm scared of this encounter. I don't think it's particularly challenging. But yeah, just it turns out Water Pulse is really good at this stage of the game. It's Tybank. He will know a rock type move. I had to think for a second. And I don't want to bet. I don't want to gamble. I've been very lazy in the past. Odd. Okay. See, I have Bite, so I can deal with anything Why Not fused. That's why I can lead with him. Oh. Aaron's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I'm really disappointed that I didn't get an Aaron here. What was it was Carbink. Carbink was the catch here. Oh, I forgot to update my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet that just says like what I caught where because of fusions, it's hard to keep track of who I got from what location. And so it matters so I don't have to keep track. Togepi. Yeah, I love Aaron, but I know Steel Rock is a bad type. And he just doesn't have the chance to shine. Oh, I should have Embered him. Because normally Ferroseed's really annoying to deal with, but you can just use Ember on him. Okay. Going all the way back for the heal. Oh, I accidentally turned on my scary eyes. Whatever, I'll leave him on. Maybe I'll turn them off, because for some reason they think I'm squinting. Yeah, this is just my normal eyes shape. It's the angry eyes. I get angry when I have them on. Yeah, I made this the model myself. You can tell because it's very poorly made and shabby. But I did it myself, and that's worth something to me. I drew it myself and I rigged it myself, and then I exported it to Nizima and animated it. Or am animating it live, because that's how Nizima does. Is it just takes the rigging you set up and maps it to the face cam. Okay. I forget. I feel like I want to lead with It Feels Good. Just to brute force Water Pulse through this. I normally would read the NPC stuff, but because this is the, 4th time I'm doing this event. I swear this guy has rock type Pokemon. Yeah! Oh, it's Dragon. Draining Kiss. Try and bide that. Levion. He'll know Draining Kiss, so I can't send in Komodo. Can't send in Rock Ender because he's water. I'm gonna yawn and see what happens. Oh, he's... Okay. Yeah, I can just flip back and forth between those two. Okay, here we go. And then just water pulse him. For the quad effective water pulse. There we go. Turns out water is a good type. Who knew? Or at least having water pulse this early is really strong. Okay. Important question. Do we do Dome or Helix? I feel like Helix is the classic answer. I'm also generally a fan of Dome. Because I think Kabutops, especially, normally it's bad because, like, rock water isn't the best typing. But I think especially in this game, where you can fuse him, Kabutops has a lot going for it. But Omastar also has more going for it than normal because of fusion. So I might just flip a coin. And by flip a coin, I mean roll a many-sided dice. Odds it's Dome, evens it's Helix. Evens, that's Helix. I'm gonna do the same thing at each other junction of fossil. I do feel bad about it, but I do. Okay. Now that we've gone all the way here, it's time to immediately turn back to get that Oricorio. Not even gonna do. Actually, I might go back into this side of Mount Moon and get Sandstorm. Yeah, because that was a good choice. All right, now it's time to walk all the way back. Komodo was the other up front guy. Oh, you know what? I should turn the flute on. Oh, was it no longer... Okay, I turned it off. Jeez. Come on. There we go. You had no right to make it take that long. Oh, why am I even grinding? I'm gonna unfuse this guy in 2 seconds. Whatever. Black Flute is so nice. Like, I don't... What do the other ones do? Some of them are just... One of them breaks Infatuation. The 2 big ones are just making counters more frequent and making counters more rare. And those are, coincidentally, the first 2 you get. Sheesh. Yeah, at least Why Not itself doesn't learn any of the counter, mirror, shield, whatever BS. But there are, on hard mode, there are some mean trainers that have Why Not fusions, and that will use Destiny Bond. Oh yeah, I had a Clefairy last run, and I could just Magic Guard into anyone who did that BS to me. Oh, come on, got cool. I took the flowers, right? I guess we're about to find out. Here comes an Oricorio. It's level 40 for Fortress, right? I think, off the top of my head. Plant the flowers, and then Oricorio joins us. Nope. Sort of PC. In, if you've ever played Poke Rogue, one of the things they do... Oh, it's 31. Okay. One of the things they do in Poke Rogue is to make otherwise not useful Pokemon useful, is they give them egg moves they don't normally have access to, as like you can start the run with these moves. And like one of the moves they put all over the place is Revelation Dance. Just like Ludicolo has Revelation Dance because otherwise you can't guarantee Scald, right? Or I don't even think they implemented Scald for a while. So it was just the best way to get a good water type move onto Ludicolo. Because also you can't teach it Surf in Poké-Rogue. Nothing knows Surf. So there's just a bunch of Pokemon. I have it in my head that there's a bunch of Pokemon that really benefit from Revelation Dance because of that. But then it's really hard to fuse Oricorio in a way that it's useful. Because 90% of the time it'll just be the Ghost, Fire, or Electric. Because otherwise you're passing... Or Psychic, because otherwise you're passing Flying as the secondary type. It's like I could combine Porygon and Oricorio to get Revelation Dance over, like, normally his best stab would... technically it's Hyper Beam, but practically it's Tri-Attack. And then you have to use, like, Hurricane or Air Slash as the secondary for Flying. So, like, I thought Oricorio would be really good because of Revelation Dance, putting Revelation Dance on Mons that shouldn't know Revelation Dance, but practically because of Oricorio's typing, it doesn't work very well. I'm thinking about changing him to Fire or Electric. I can just backtrack. Also, you can change his type on literally anything you find. Like, you can change his type on these flowers, or, like, the ones that are kind of in the wild. What are my quests? Nothing. I did all of them. Oh, I think 5 is a breakpoint. What does it give me? Oh, Amulet Coin. When I get that last quest, maybe I should have done this significantly soon. Oh no, I had to get the Oricorio quest to get the Amulet Coin. So it wouldn't have mattered if I did it sooner. I can use it on Rival 3, this is? Yeah. I lost to Rival 3 once. Just because I wasn't prepared for it. I lost to Misty like 2 of the runs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 24 is our cap. I can check. Actually, I'm going to check in the other tab. There. I'm not going to switch over to the other tab. I just want to check it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Cerulean City. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Oh yeah, the type experts are also... I've kind of said type experts are off limits because they're just too... They're kind of memeing, so it's hard for a Nuzlocke to get the team to deal with them, because also I think they kind of expect you to trade back and forth because they're level locked to whatever you have. 25. Oh, dang it, he has fairy type moves. Okay. 25 is the cap. We need to deal with a Grass Ice, Fomomantis, Aurora, and an Ice Water Frostlass Lapras. The second one has Snow Cloak. So, like, I ended up losing a run because I didn't get enough Mud Slaps through because of Snow Cloak. A fire type move will just kill Aurora. Yeah, and then you're kind of in a rough spot for Frostdress. Yeah, it has to be fire something. It can't be rock, because then he can bubble beam you. And it can't be... Or could it be fire water? Yeah, it can't be dragon though because of Draining Kiss. That's sad. Also, it knows Will-O-Wisp, so that's why you have to have the fire type in there. So that he can't burn you. It's Carnub. Leaving. These guys don't give enough experience anymore, so I'm stuck on trainer rematches, basically, at this point. I might get to Rival 3 before stopping, or I might stop before doing Rival 3. I'm not sure. Let's see what I get for my catch. Put it feels good up front. Just so that I can yawn whatever we encounter. Okay. I don't know why I saved. Here's rep 4. Come on, baby. I don't know why it was lagging earlier. Give me a fusion. Okay. Barrowins, huh? The Snake Seed Pokemon. The seeds within Farrowin's tail create a rattling sound to ward off predators, not deterred by its spikes. A healthy Farrowin sheds tail sections when they become too full of seeds, allowing the seeds to be used in herbal-scented perfumes. Store to PC. I had an Arbok last run that was pretty goated. Because it can just learn Thunderfang. Cute. Okay. That's really good. I'm slowing down to be really careful that I don't touch Brock, or don't touch the Rival 3 area. Oh, that's a frustrating one. Are you doing hard mode on your run or not? Or are you said it was your first playthrough, so you're probably not doing remix. Yay, we got our XP share. Yeah. Normal run, it's pretty straight. It's pretty one-to-one with other Gen 1 games, the other Kanto games. But there are the additions like that Clefairy, and like you can find Duskull in that one place that's the new location, and like Secret Forest also has Pokemon you wouldn't normally find in Kanto. Remix, it's all changed up. Yeah, we don't keep that fused, but this is a really good one. I kind of want to keep this Magikarp as a Magikarp because there's a quest in Vermilion City for having like a big Magikarp caught. And like if I just level him up to 19, he'll probably just win it for being a level 19 Magikarp. Cause like size apparently is generated based on level and EVs. So I kind of want to save Catch of the Day and not use Gyarados. So I have 2 more catches before gym. Catch 1 is the next Route 5. Catch 2 is I forget its number, but there's another route between Route 5 and Bill's house, and you can catch a Lotad there. And I think nothing else, because the fishing spot there actually touches a different route. So I'll have a Lotad plus whatever I encounter on the next route in the end to contend with Misty. This steel type is really a godsend. What if I did steel? No, steel fire wouldn't work. You really want rock type just offensively, because neither of Misty's mons resist it. Which side knows Yawn? I bet it's Togetic. What if I just did that? What if I just yawned and then tried to mud slap my way to victory? Because it can't really deal with it feels good. Like a level 25 it feels good would be really rough to deal with after it's lost all of its accuracy to mud slap. So we start with like a fire type or something. Grass, ice, right? You start with some form of Fletchinder. No? It's not fire. It's not fire ground. It's not fire rock. I guess you could just... because grass ice is pretty weak to like everything. It's 4 times from fire. It's weak to fighting, flying, poison, rock, bug, steel. Just say it's weak to everything. God dang. I can't lead with it feels good in that circumstance. So I'd have to accept that whoever I send in is probably gonna die. Does Ekans learn Thunderfang and Firefang before it evolves? I'm just gonna grab it and check. So I know after it evolves to Arbok, it can learn Thunderfang and Firefang. I'm gonna exit and re-enter, because that person's not supposed to be there anymore. But the bubble above their head was. Okay. Can you learn? Dang it! Okay. Wait, when does Ekans evolve into Arbok? B. Okay. Come on. B25 AR. Okay. It's 22. Yes. Okay. My cheat is, instead of just Googling Arbok, for some reason I'm using my fusion calculator, which doesn't actually have the normal Pokedex entries. Or, like, it's more complicated to get to a normal Pokedex entry. Because they don't let you search the Pokedex mode. I just have to control F it. Yeah, so I just look at the first Arbok fusion. I'm using Infinite Dex. I think I showed it earlier. So Arbok actually was a goated catch, because it can learn Thunderfang and Firefang. I might just keep it fused, because then Steel type makes you resist all of the... It lets you resist Water Steel. It's so good. You're just gonna one-shot... You're gonna one-shot the Aurora with a Firefang. And then you can Thunderfang Frostgrass. I think you have to keep it... I think you have to keep it fused so it has the Steel type. I might flip it. Yeah, No one else here is getting steel anytime soon, because steel is just too good defensively to not. I'm gonna pull up that Arbok Ferrothorn fusion. Or it's not gonna be Ferrothorn, it's gonna be Ferroseed, because Ferrothorn's like 30. I keep thinking everything's evolves at level like 40. In my defense, it is like a common breakpoint. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on the other. I'm gonna pull it up. I keep forgetting to change, but like, okay. It's steel poison. Actually, I have to leave it this way around because otherwise it would be poison grass. Even though, oh, I guess this is the better side anyway. Okay, this is pretty goated. Yeah, I guess I just got handed the Misty solution on a silver platter. Jeez. Last run I did do a thing where I was like, I'm allowing myself an exception where I can catch Magikarp specifically for this thing if I release them afterwards. Yeah, because it had to be Ekans because I needed Thunderfang and Firefang as a really good solution to this, and it had to be a steel type. I don't know what to do with everyone else here, though. I might just keep them for now, because I don't know what else to do with them. I don't know what the backup plan is. I guess the backup plan is just throwing out It Feels Good and Yawning, because I'm pretty confident we can beat with a 4 times effective move, we can beat Frostgrass. I forgot to switch back again, but I guess this is alright. What is Ice Water weak to? Fighting Rock, Grass, Electric. Yeah. We don't have Electric, we don't have... Oh, I guess we can get Lotad for Grass. Yeah, my money's on the Arbok too. We can get Lotad for Grass. Because Rock... I guess Grass, you need to combo it with something that wouldn't be weak. Right? It's probably just better to do, like, Rock. I think It Feels Good is the better secondary, because just a full accuracy Yawn will go a long way. I'm feeling good about this idea. Now it's just time to grind. Let's be sure. And I'm just gonna grind on that one grass type guy I know. Whatever. I might... I'll grind for another 20 minutes and then call it, because I don't think we're gonna get up to level to fight Rival, because I'm gonna hit the level cap, or at least no. Let me look up what level's Rival. I have the wiki open. Yeah, he'll have a Grass Electric, Cottony Shanks. He'll have Goomy, level 17, level 19, level 21. Is Grass Electric a good typing? It's not. What is it? Poison Bug, Fire, Ice. Yeah, last run I did Arbok Zubat, and I gave it like... I think I was like, what you really want to do with Arbok is use Coil. So you want to put it with something beefier. But I gave it like Glare and the 3 Fangs, or like 2 of the Fangs and Crunch. And then I think I combined it with like Zubat or something. And that was a mean Pokemon. You combine Oricorio with Komodo. I don't want to do too many big thinkies. I think I've got something that works. Who would I lead with in this situation? Into rival. I'd need to grind to like at least 21. I guess It Feels Good is already there. You could get other people who are actually on the team up to that point too. Oh yeah, neither works out. Rockbug's actually a pretty decent typing. But I don't think this works here. I actually am gonna put him over in others. Same with Carbink. Because I don't love them. I think I decided Oricorio isn't a favorite either. Maybe I could do Fletchind or Arbok in the future. Because Poison Flying could be really rough for Lieutenant Surge to deal with. I'm overthinking it still. Now at this point now where I'm like, I could unfuse things that I put together temporarily. But I don't super want to. Donphan Gyarados would be good. Nah, I don't thinking too much. Yeah, I'm gonna stop thinking and just start grinding. I'm gonna keep Carbink as the sacrificial lamb, because I don't love Carbink. Or I love Carbink the least. Does he even learn Draining Kiss? Can I give Carbink moves that don't suck? No, he's got Rock Tomb already. He won't learn Rock Smash, yeah. Speaking of Pharaohs, I guess that's technically better. Thief. Better than that. Rock Tomb. Better than Rollout. I guess this ultimately doesn't matter because he's learning Crunch, Glare, and the three of the Fangs. Steel Poison is a good type. You need to give it Levitate. Ugh. Oh, that's a bad nature. I guess it's not a big deal. It just kind of sucks. Is there anyone else giving freebies around here? Oh, yeah. It kind of annoys me that one of the quests here is the normal type dude. Okay. Oh, there's another quest in the mart. I don't want to join Team Rocket. I like having good karma except for that thing. Except for the Rockruff I stole from its parents before it was a babe. It's a Azuro Zubat? Really? For joining Team Rocket? I guess you can't unfuse it, right? Because it's technically a trade mon. Hooray, the Johto hairstyles. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is everything I can get in this city. Gonna speed up. Alright, I'm gonna go fight that one guy who has just the grass types because they're super easy to beat up. Because I've memorized their team and they're somewhat one note. And if things go wrong, I have backups into them. Alright, still encountering randoms. Let's go. Oh, the other good Fletchinder fusion is you're guaranteed a Aerodactyl, right? Because you get the old Amber. So Aerodactyl Fletchinder basically means that Flare Blitz doesn't hurt you and Brave Bird don't hurt you anymore. So that's another really good fusion. Oh, I should have Embered. Whatever. I prefer Bite to Thief here. Who's trying to learn Curse? You don't need that. Back to. I'm just brute forcing you. He learns rollout, so you have to be careful of that. But like a one-hit rollout, if it goes poorly, I can just change into Komodo pretty easily. So like this is a guy I just steamroll basically. What is 35, 40? Okay, 35 plus stab is better than that. That's one of the... Oh, Rock Tomb actually might be better there, because even though it's not quadruple effective. What is this? 35, about 17.5 becomes 40, 52-ish times 4. Isn't going to be as good as 60 times 1.5 times 2. Glare. Don't Poison Sting. Stab moves are overrated. There we go. Is there any PPs I have to be worried about? Nope. Okay. And like, I could easily switch in Komodo and start using Rock Tomb with Komodo. Hold on. Did Komodo have anything? Nope. I might send in Komodo after this one. Yeah, I think just quadruple effective pack is the move there. Oh, you can't use he's trying to learn Metal Claw. 50 plus stab is better than Rock Smash, which I could relearn later if I actually do math. Yeah, I can't send in Komodo because of the fairy type. I would have to swap and to put him up or something. And put him up gets bodied by rollout. I think this is the last one before I go heal PP. But like, I've just fought this one guy. Even outside of this run, I just know all the Pokemon he could possibly have and all the moves he could possibly have. So I've just mapped them out safely. And now I can swap to Komodo and walk back. I think some of these guys I could use, I could look up what they had if I was less lazy. You can usually get just a free, even with just one rematch, you can usually get a pass on them if you're not trying to grind. Because at this point I'm significantly higher level than them. But like, that guy who has the Trubbish is super easy to grind on, because he can't really do anything to put him up. It's this guy. He has a Trubbish, right? I'm so used to the Poké-Rogue symbols that this messes me up. Once it evolves, he starts using Thrash, but that's still just not good enough. Especially if you have, like, something that resists it. And you just know because of what it is that it doesn't have any moves it can threaten you with. Either half. So this is a pretty, even once it learns Thrash, it's pretty easy to take out because you just mud slap it. That was a mistake. Not punished. I am gonna heal though. I think I'm trying to get everyone to 21 before fighting Gary, because I want to get experience from Nugget Bridge, etc. Is he weak to Bug, the Grass Electric? I think it was. So I might lead with Put 'em Up. Oh, Komodo got something. Great Ball. To them. And now this is grinding. Like, these guys are still only level 13, but like when the wild Pokemon are like level 6 or 7, right? How big was Ferret? It's like 9. These guys are still just worth more XP, but I can't fight the stuff that's on level because it's potentially threatening, right? So I have to go back here and fight the stuff that's like 10 levels down from what I am. Ah, geez. Now that he's Gyarados, he's a lot more annoying. Okay. Ooh, I'm just gonna swap. Play it safe. Okay. Now that it's Gyarados, he's a lot harder because he has all the HP. But see, like, if you weren't expecting a Gyarados there, suddenly you get bodied. Also, I thought he had, Bite, not whatever. I guess I could Dragon Tail him there. That would be pretty memein'. I'm gonna try that. Because, like, we are just so many levels above him that he can't really do anything about it. I have an answer to Toxic Spikes. And because it's Gyarados, I know its moveset pretty precisely at its level. I flinched off of... What? Why am I flinching? I'm gonna do this one more time. He used Acid Spray, right? Like, I'm not losing it. I swear I saw him use Acid Spray. I also forgot that, I guess, I'm gonna swap into Rock Hinder. Yeah, I swear, I'm going too fast. I swear I saw Acid Spray in there, though. So I was like, how did he flinch off Acid Spray? I'm going too fast. I can't read any of the text. I just have to interpolate what happened. Because I swear one of the times I saw him use Acid Spray, and then it was like, it flinched. And I was like, how did he flinch off of Acid Spray? Yeah, I can't put it feels good up front. Oh, can I? Does poison resist water? I forget. I've come to be too reliant on the calculator. Water fairy. Yeah, it's weak to poison. I can't put it feels good up front. Put him up. Doesn't really have enough beef to defeat that Gyarados either. Especially when it has Intimidate. God, 90... I forgot this has 90 accuracy. I guess you just mud slap. The idea is that mud slap just makes it too hard for him to hit. I don't think anyone else around here is a great training opponent. This lady is okay. Caterkey. Dig Tick. Trying to astonish me. So he is Psychic Poison. Okay. I don't know why I thought he was Bug in the past. This girl in Saffron shooting. Yeah, a bunch of the trainers have... How does she... She has 8 Growliths? More than 6. What the heck? Oh, yeah. It's that quest lady where you have to go to all the sides and get her Growliths back. Yeah. I thought you were fighting a trainer who had 8 Growliths, and I was like, I don't remember that, but now I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that quest. That was... I don't remember what she gives, I just remember it was a mild pain in the butt. Like, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but like, I am gonna run with a clause of like, if I need a Pokemon for a quest, I'm allowed to catch it specifically and just for using it in that quest. And other than that, I have to release it. Oh yeah, she gives you the... Yeah. I didn't remember what she gave you, I just remember her quest being annoying. You mud slapped me. What the heck? You're not allowed to use accuracy moves. God. You're at Saffron. Did you do Fuchsia yet, or did you go the other way around? I guess you don't have to do Fuchsia before. You do. Yeah. Did you do all of the like Safari Zone stuff? Jeez. We're in a cycle of accuracy hating. Did you do all the Safari Zone stuff? Like, including the, like, temple? I kind of... All the dragons. Nice. Yeah, and, like, the weird temple with Volcarona in it, too. I kind of want to do a clause where I'm, like... Every zone of the Safari Zone counts as a separate area for catch purposes. Just because that lets you get a whole bunch of wacky Pokemon for fusing, and you're already usually fighting for Mons anyway. So I kind of want to do that. There is like a... Oh yeah. I said it earlier, but there is a... In Viridian Forest, you can get Volcarona on the... Or you can get a Larvesta in Remix. And like one of my off-stream runs, I caught that Larvesta, and then I was like, well, I don't get a catch to use against Brock, but I'm just going to stuff this in the box until it can evolve. And then that wasn't until basically the Elite Four. So then I went into the Elite Four with a Jolteon Volcarona fusion that kicked some pretty big ass. It did a lot. Alright. Let's get some Komodo to 21 through this. Oh, you weren't the guy I was fighting to do this. Okay. I'm faster than you now. There we go. I don't know why he did Toxic Spikes that time, but I'm faster than him now. Oh, yeah, that's the like Kecleon one, right? Did you do the... It used to be worse. There was another quest that's like you have to go to Lavender Town and wait until like a specific time. And so you used to just have to constantly refresh the menu until you got there. But apparently they added in an item that made it a lot easier to do. Yeah. Oh, hey. Specdef Falling. Stugtick. I don't know why. Oh, jeez, that was Magnitude. It's Mr. Lee! It's Mr. Dull. All of the Mr. Mime fusions are cursed. Oh, Jesus. I should have pursued it there, technically, but whatever. Okay, that person's off the list now that they know Magnitude. I guess you could use a flying type. What was the other option? Ground Electric, though, I can't deal with. It'd have to be Flying Ground. Yep, and that's why we... And now I remember that's why we fight Mr. Gyarados. Because the Gyarados is manageable with Mud Slap. Don't need that. It's Noctaboo. There we go. Okay. Put him up. Doesn't have any good answers for any of that. Yeah, invisible Pokemon with annoying. There's a bunch of meme ones. Like, there's also, like, there's a couple of meme fights. Like, technically all the type experts are meme fights, but there's also one later that's like, or there's like two later. I won't mention one because it's a spoiler, and I won't say what's in the other one, but there's a meme fight that you have to do that's like, you have to fight exactly one level 100 Pokemon, and if you beat him, you get an infinite splicer, which means you don't have to buy splicers anymore. It's a key item that just acts like a normal splicer. And then I think you have to do another meme fight to upgrade it to an infinite super splicer. Or like an infinite reverser or something like that. I just remember it being really annoying. Who else? Can you rematch? I don't think you had anyone I wanted to fight. You give money. I don't remember what you had. Let's fight that Clefairy person. I'm now thinking, like... I bet Put 'em Up can fight that Grass-type guy. We're gonna give him a shot with Put 'em Up. I think Put 'em Up only has so long to live. Because they're just not goated. Oh, jeez. Normal. I guess I gotta... Ooh. Oh boy! Yep. See, he could have just pursued it there and that would have been really annoying. Slade Z. Well, they Mach Punched me, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. See, like, multi-hit moves are a nightmare, because, like, he just hit 5 times there and almost killed. I guess I can grind Put 'em Up in the wild. Yeah. I'm gonna double check. Actually, I'm gonna keep Put 'em Up safe as a backup. Put 'em Up. Put 'em Up is unfortunately, its days are numbered, and it's probably... Oh, jeez. At least he's worth some XP. Not acid. I forget the point I was trying to make. So there are good, yeah, something Pokemon at that point. There are good quest rewards like the Infinite Fuser. Did you know, by the way, teleport works identically to fly in this game? You still have to unlock it at the same time you unlock fly, like an HM. But I like it because you don't have to, like, you don't have to have some Pokemon that knows fly in your party. I like the idea that it expands. You can do, because you have to have fly, right? Like I've played, I think I did a Nuzlocke at one point where it was like, no one in the party knows fly. So just, I have to, if I want to fast travel, I have to go to the Pokemon Center, take out like the Pidgey I taught fly to, and then use that to fly and then put it away. And it was super infuriating. So I just like the idea of having a wider variety of things that can learn fly. But also, like, they do give you, not too far from where you're at, they give you the fly item, which instead of making it a fly item, it's a teleport item. So you'll still have to unlock it, but just the HM replacing item for fly actually is replacing teleport technically. Why don't you like that teleport functions identically? Because it was always stupid that it just takes you it just takes you back, right? It's Rosebud. Jeez. Oh, jeez. This is going great. Okay. I don't tend to use psychic types. That's a weirder one. Because I feel like I use psychic types all the time. I guess it feels good is just an all-out answer. Oh, you. He hit with the... He hit with the sing. He hit with the sing! Oh! This is bad. Because he minimized and then he hit with the sing. I remember now why I stopped fighting this guy. Oh! Damn it. Oh, Swift always hits. Great. Well... Yeah, there goes Rock Ender. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't know anything. I just had a moment where it was like, what am I gonna do about this? Yeah. It kind of sucks, but I guess he wasn't crucial to the plan. So I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, that was one that had a bunch of potential, but I guess in the I'm trying not to be too torn up about it. At the end of the day, it wasn't necessary because like I had last run I had a Lycanroc that was it was Lycanroc Parasect, and it was just fast, it knew Spore and Fury Cutter, so it was pretty memeing. But I don't think either... What the... Okay. Just lag. Whoa. It's just lagging for a second here and there. I don't think it's the worst thing that's ever happened. It is sad, though. I didn't even nickname it. I feel a little bad. I feel worse now. Barrowlands. There we go. But him up feels good in Komodo. Yeah, I didn't even name him. That's sad, actually. I'm gonna put him up to 21. I usually have this philosophy that names are earned in these kinds of games. It's like I like that it lets you wait to nickname. Because like I don't want to get attached to just random thing that appeared. It's gotta earn my affection and attention. I am gonna take off the XP share to put him up. Why is this lagging so hard right here? Is he... God, everything resists bug, doesn't it? It's like ice type. God. I had another run where I caught a Yanma, but I didn't know what to do with it until like the end of the run. Where I was like, oh, speed boost is good, and also it can learn Nasty Plot. So I ended up combining it with like Gardevoir, just for the moveset, and then I was like, well, this is a Pokemon that knows Nasty Plot and basically agilities itself. I think it ended up dying on the Elite Four, but it was pretty gas for a while. I also had a bunch of like, this mon is gas ideas, but then it ended up like blowing up because I was careless. And like that's kind of an example of it. Of like I didn't think Double Slap was gonna hit 5 times twice in a row, or like I didn't sit down and calculate like even if it hits 5 times in a row, I thought it wouldn't kill because he resisted it. I think in the other run I did just brute force through that thing most of the time when I was grinding. God. I actually might just... Oh, Komodo picked up something new. I'm gonna give Komodo a hard stone. Yeah. I think between put him up, I think I'm gonna let put him up go up front, and I'm gonna do the rival fight, even with him at 19, because I know that Shinx is like level 17. I'm gonna double check that, so I'm less scared. Oh, the Cottonix is level 19, but like, I guess it's not ideal. I might just go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this and then call it a night. Okay. This is Orange, my rival. Here's the Cottonix. Alright. Ooh. Spark hits bad, but... Ooh. Do I keep him in, or does he die to the Eevee? Because I can Mach Punch. Or I could send out Komodo. With Shed Skin, right? Okay. What's his Eevee got, actually? Yeah, he's got adaptability, so he's probably just gonna adaptability Swift on me. Which actually is pretty scary. I'm gonna swap into Komodo. Okay, he doesn't have adaptability. Oh, he wished, but that's not good enough. His wish came true. I'm fast. Yes! Okay. Watch as he tries to Dragon Rage the Fairy type. Oh, you predicted my sweep and tried to Iron Tail me. That's cruel. Gyro Ball. Don't learn Gyro Ball. Oh, I really like that Goomy Sprite. I haven't seen that Goomy Sprite before. He's trying to bide me. There you go. Everyone survived. No biggie. Okay. And that's because I knew I needed a fairy type to deal with him. Okay. That was closer than I would like. Okay. yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Tomorrow, I think we just brute force through Nugget Bridge. I'll see what I catch before I decide what the replacement Mon is. If I catch an Abra, I'm definitely gonna combine it with Porygon, and then have an adaptability Porygon combined with that Alakazam. Then it's got like Psychic, Nasty Plot, or Agility. Tri-attack, whatever. It's goated. Otherwise, it'll probably just be a grass type. Alright, yeah, thanks for hopping into the stream. I do this every Friday, 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Usually go for about 2 hours. But yeah, thanks for dropping by tonight. Have a good night.